thoughts, facts, and science. Have you ever noticed how once you make a decision to do something different, something new, your brain kicks in and your thoughts tend to default to, oh, this won't work. Why are you doing this? Who do you think you are? Don't do it. Stay safe. That's our monkey mind or primitive brain. So here's an important thing to remember. You're going to have thoughts all the way through this program. You're going to have thoughts like, I'm hungry. I have to eat. I'm going to starve. My metabolism is surely going to slow down. I've heard over and over that 5 to 6 small meals throughout the day is optimal. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. How can I skip it? Oh, geez, I haven't lost a pound and it's been 6 days, so it's not working. This is all totally normal. You are totally normal. Hunger is a thought. And yes, it's a sensation too. In many cases, it's your body signaling to you that it's thirsty. So when you feel hungry, drink 8 ounces of water and then wait 30 minutes and see what happens. You're not going to die. I promise you this. The body can go up to 2 months in most cases without food. And depending on how much extra weight and fat you're carrying, possibly even longer. So surely you can make it the next 12 hours, 14, or even 24 hours, for heaven's sakes. Let's get real. Your thoughts are possibly going to go haywire. Just know it, expect it, deal with it, and then let's track those thoughts in your journal. Track those thoughts so that over time you can become very humored by it and be very aware and move beyond those types of thoughts. Now let's talk about some facts. Now, a big portion of my program and coaching around intermittent fasting, diabetes, and obesity comes from my research, study, and data from Dr. Jason Fung, Dr. Will Cole, Dr. Mark Hyman, and many others. So I'm going to share facts and science as I have come to know and understand them and give you resources to do your own research and decide for yourself. I'm not a doctor. I am a certified health coach and also a person who has spent my entire adult life hacking myself, studying and committed to nutrition, healthy eating, a positive and healthy body image, functionality, while still having fun and being a realist about enjoying life and, having those moments of indiscretion, if you will, in terms of what I put in my mouth. We are a bio individual. And just like there are many different shapes and sizes, there are many different outcomes from different bodies. So it's so important that you must try, test, tweak, and figure yourself out. So here are some fun facts as I have come to understand and believe them. First of all, fasting has a long history of use and success. It's in the Bible, and many religions around the world engage in some sort of fasting, either weekly or during specific religious seasons. Intermittent fasting, and specifically what I coach on, which is no more than 24 hours in this program, will not slow your metabolism down. That's a myth, okay? That's a fact that we've heard for years, such as this fact. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Have you heard that before? Yeah, we've heard it since we were kids. And do you know where it came from? Well, there's a link below that explains it, but Dr. John Harvey Kellogg of the Kellogg cereal brand and fame created this marketing slogan to simply sell cereal. There's no scientific proof behind it, no scientific proof whatsoever. Yet something repeated over and over enough times begins to be believed. So there's no one size fits all nor best time for your fasting eating window, except what you determine is best for your bio-individuality. I personally love a 10 to 4 a.m. to p.m. eating window, a 6-hour eating window, and my sweet spot is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But that doesn't work every single day because I have a social life, because sometimes I get up and go to breakfast meetings. And while I could skip it, sometimes I don't want to. So I've learned that's my norm. That's my sweet spot. That works for me. But I give myself the grace to know there are no hard, fast rules, no right or wrong. So I look ahead every single week. And as best I can, I look ahead on my calendar and see what's coming up. Am I going to a party? Am I going to a networking breakfast? Am I going to a lunch? Am I going out for happy hour? Are we going out for dinner? Is there a party? What's going on? And how can I plan as best I can with the knowledge that I have to set myself up for success? This is not a diet. It becomes a lifestyle and a highly sustainable life choice, because you can have a great streak of 16-8, for instance, and then take a fun day and throw out all the rules. History tells us that our early ancestors practiced intermittent fasting out of necessity. They couldn't just pop open the fridge or the cabinet or the pantry and have a snack anytime they wanted. They also ate locally and seasonally out of necessity. You've probably heard that before. It's a good idea to eat local and seasonally. Scientific history also tells us that obesity and many of our modern day diseases did not exist back in prehistoric times and our early ancestors. Diabetes, rampant heart disease, and cancers, and the numerous autoimmune diseases such as Hashimoto's, Epstein-Barr, fibromyalgia, just to name a few. Could there be a correlation, at least when it comes to obesity and diabetes, type 2 diabetes, with our modern obsession of always putting something in our mouths from the time we wake up until we go to bed, never giving our digestive system and body a chance to clean up, rest, and repair? Why so many diseases today are on the rise? What are the correlations? Does it make sense and seem logical to me that possibly the marketing that we have fallen under in terms of eating 5 to 6 meals a day, keeping your metabolism going, breakfast being the most important meal of the day, everything from high carb, low fat to all the different fad diets that are out there. Could there be a correlation behind a lot of this crazy rise in these diseases and what we've been doing to ourselves because we've been force-fed marketing that repeated over and over again became truth to us? Remember this. Your thoughts may go bonkers as you start this process. That is normal. Some well-meaning people in your life may question your decision. That is normal. Consult the resources in the vault or ask me any questions, and I will help point you to the experts and resources I have studied under, consulted with, and whose wall of sound advice, if you will, and education and expertise I have chosen to lean my ladder against.